It was a close game, and we happened to score a basket with about 15 seconds to go, which brought us within 1 point. So the other team, they had a very good backcourt star, and he was bringing up the ball up court, and one of my playmates was guarding him and very tightly. I went ahead, and he forced him to actually pass backwards, and I was ready to intercept that pass, which I did. And then I made a head tail to the basket, and fortunately I made a layup with 1 second to go, and we won the game by 1 point. So that's something I'll never forget. I was born in 1940, and we grew up in Queens, borderline of Flushing, Whitestone, and Bayside. I have a twin brother whose name is Randy, and we grew up together, and he was very involved with sports also, so we had each other to play with. We started playing at a very young age. We were kids, and it went on from there. My grandmother had a summer house in Long Beach, so we spent our summers in Long Beach, and I did meet Larry on the basketball court out there and had a chance to play with him.
An alum, Dan Edelman, says that his father, Andy, used to play ball with you back in, I think, Long Beach, and so he sends his warm regards to you.
Well, thank him. His dad used to beat up on me, if I remember.
During the summer, he went to camp with his fellow athletes, so it wasn't like I played with him all the time. But I did play with in the summer leagues in basketball, and there were a lot of good athletes who played in the summer leagues, representing the different high schools, and I was fortunate into turning out to being the MVP of that league. I had the New York Yankees, the Brooklyn Dodgers, the Boston Red Sox, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Washington Senators were all very interested in me. Of course, in baseball, hitting a ball out of Flushing Memorial Stadium as a freshman, well, I guess they were pretty surprised when I did that. I did it also as a senior. I did hit the ball out of that stadium. There was a lot of inspiration as far as considering playing professional ball, but I really wanted to consider going to college first. I had good marks in math and science, so I look forward to going on to an engineering school, Worcester Polytech in Worcester, Mass. I found out very quickly, though, I wasn't going to be an engineer, but I became a math major. The basketball team, they had some very good players. The captain of the team at that time was Fred DePippo, who was very, very good. So I joined a team that was really missing a fifth starter. So I filled the role as a fifth starter, and I took the pressure off Fred DePippo. And it turned out that we had an excellent year. In high school as well as college, I happened to score 30 points in a game, and that was before the three-point play. I developed all kinds of moves, different kinds of moves, playing in a half-court game that could take effect in a full-court game. Dribbling, switch dribbling, I developed all kinds of moves, and I not only developed shooting with my right hand, but I also developed shooting with my left hand when I was driving towards the basket. The average player is now taller, I would say. I was 5'11", and I would say the average backcourt player now is probably at least 6'3", so that's a big difference. Excelling in any particular area gives you a lot of confidence, and doing what I did in the athletic field really set me up for all kinds of exposure in real life. It was very enjoyable being inducted. That was pretty special. My wife Janet went with me, and I would say that we were very fortunate to have, my wife and I, to have a son, Dan, and a daughter, Valerie, and they both have a son and a daughter, so 4 grandkids. So we're very fortunate to have the family that I have. It brings a lot of happiness to me, and what more can anybody would want?